Alright, so we're in the final stretch here. These are all of my sets that don't fit anymore in my show, so I have these for now in front of some of my Sentai box sets. So once I get some more space, I'm probably gonna, I'll include these down into with my Funimation sets, but for now, I'll just put them here to show them off to you guys. This first one here is the Ancient Mangas Bride. This one looks actually really elegant, really nice. It's green, it has some gold borders here. The art in the bag is pretty nice. You guys can see there. And I do actually have quite a few of these, so I'm selling these on Mercari at the moment. So if you're interested, I'll have a link below. And it's a really nice set. It's only part one. Here's the Blu-ray case. And it looks like this one is reversible. Yep. I like this art here in the front though, over that. And the discs are pretty basic. I mean, it does have that same border that's going around the Blu-ray case. I mean, the box set. But yeah, this is part one. I do have part two. I have that over with my standard editions. Here's another little thing. It comes with the extras. So I'll just take off the art cards. There is a poster in there, but I'm not going to take that out to show it off here. Oh, there's one that's stuck in here. Alright, so here's the art cards. And these are really nice. There's them eating dinner. All right, and this I haven't seen this one yet. So if you guys have seen it, let me know. The other box that I have here is Fruits Basket. I do have the new one now, so we just finished watching season 1, and I really enjoyed it. We were watching it with my wife. This is the older version that my wife grew up watching, and I kind of bought this one for her. I remember when I got it, she was excited. She was like, "Oh, Fruits Basket, we need to watch it." And then we just ended up watching the newer version instead of this older version. But I still got the box set. The art looks pretty old, to be honest, compared to the new series that we're watching. So we might watch this one at one point just so I can see what the differences are, and maybe just for nostalgia purposes for my wife. But yeah, I do have it here. Is there anything behind here? Nope, that's pretty boring. It's just a yellow background. And the discs are pretty boring as well, actually. But I mean, the art used here is pretty nice. I don't remember how much this one cost me. But this is another one where I do have a few left over that I'm selling on Mercari. So if you guys are interested or like the older version of the anime, let me know. Or not let me know, but maybe take a look at my shop, and it'll be down there for sale. 650 minutes. Wow. How many episodes are on this one? I don't even know. I'll check later. Next one here is Goblin Slayer. This one has that same leather texture to it. The front and the back are pretty similar, to be honest. I wish they would have used different art on the back. I actually prefer this one here. It looks a little bit nicer than this one. It looks like it's a close-up. But I haven't seen this anime. I doubt this is one my wife will want to watch with me. But right now we're kind of watching everything together. So I don't know when I'll be able to get to this one. But this one looks pretty awesome, actually. Well, I don't think I've redeemed this one. Maybe I'll just watch this one on my phone, because I doubt I'll ever be able to convince her to let's just put this on the TV and watch it together. But this one looks really cool. I'm excited to watch this one. I might just redeem the digital code right now and start watching it on my phone or something. Here's the art book. And then there are some art cards in here. There's nothing really on the back. Goblin Slayer. His is sort of like shiny, has a holographic look to it. Same thing here. For some reason, they include two. Same thing. This is the front of the box art, and this is the back of it. So they could have just included one; it would have been fine. But okay. Here's another one that kind of has a holographic look to it, and that's it. All right. So moving on, the rest of these, this is my complete Jojo. I have all the sets. This is the one that I've mentioned before that I was watching for the longest time. We finally got through it last month, or I think it was last month when we finished it. So it took quite a long time. So here's set 1. Here's the back. Joseph Joestar and Jonathan Joestar. So these sets are pretty cool. I like how they all keep them pretty consistent. They have this sort of like a vintage look to it. And then there's some art cards back there. I haven't unboxed this one, so I'll just show that one for now. And then each one of these box sets includes a really thick art book. And I actually did read through these as I was watching the show. And I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, even the first part, a lot of people say that they complain about the first part. I thought it was pretty interesting. To be honest, at first, I had no idea that this was going to include anything about vampires, but somehow Dio ended up being turning into a vampire with that whole mask. But yeah, I enjoyed the first part, and even the second part with Jonathan Joestar, I actually really enjoyed him as a character when he was younger. I think he might be actually my favorite Jojo so far. I've only seen up to this set 5, so I haven't seen the new one with, what's his name, Giovanni something. So I've only seen up to set 5, which is the end of the Kiera arc. But anyways, here's the set 2. And there's Dio again. And then I'm forgetting this Jojo's name, to be honest. What's his name? Anyways, this Jojo seemed just a little bit OP. It seemed like nothing could get to him, like he was just undefeatable. I don't know if they were going for that, but it kind of just made him feel safe throughout this entire, what is this arc called? Stardust Crusaders arc. And to be honest, I kind of got a little repetitive for me after a while. It was a really long arc. Let's look at the art book. So this one took a while. I mean, it took some work actually from my wife and I to get through this set. It did introduce the stands versus what was introduced in the first set, which I already forgot what that was called as well. The Hamon. And I enjoyed the Hamon as well. The stands were a little bit interesting, but it just seemed like everyone had a stand. And then here's the second part to the Stardust Crusaders. I did like the final battle though between Dio and the Jojo. That was pretty cool. And I did enjoy some of the battles in throughout as watching the series. I actually really enjoyed the one, the gambler, the guy that was a gambler. That whole arc there was pretty cool. And yeah, I think the Stardust Crusader was probably my least favorite arc. Save some parts. I mean, some parts were enjoyable, but overall, it just took a lot of time to get through. And then the final arc was this one, the Kiera arc. This one is called Diamond is Unbreakable. But this was probably my favorite arc. Jonathan Joestar, he was my favorite Jojo, the younger version of him. And this was my favorite arc. He was my favorite villain. He was just really menacing. Anytime he showed up, he just had a really cool presence about him. He was this sort of like perfect being, and just the fact that he was getting away with it for so long made him pretty scary. And the art style in this one was really different too, and I kind of really liked how it looked, especially on Blu-ray. Anytime his Kiera's stand showed up, it looked really good, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed this arc. This guy, he looked pretty cool. But all right, I think that's all I'll show for Jojo. I'll put you back. These last couple of sets here are the Overlord. So I have season 2 and 3 limited edition box sets, but unfortunately I couldn't get season 1. I guess I started collecting these a little too late. I couldn't find any more for season 1. They're out of print on Right Stuff. So for now, I have the standard Blu-ray for this one. Maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to find the season 1 limited edition at one point. But these editions are pretty cool. I really like the art that they use on the back. It's the same with season 3. I'll show you that one in a bit. But you guys can see there, it's really nice art there. And then the front uses this sort of gothic look to it. I think for now, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm just going to show off the box sets. Sorry about that. If you guys want to see more about it, just let me know, and I'll just create another video separate showing what's inside of these. So this one's season 3. Same thing, gothic look in the front. And then nice art on the back. Terror and Resonance. I did an unbox. This one actually was in one of my more recent pickup videos. So I haven't seen this one yet. Time of Eve. This one I've heard, I picked it up during the Right Stuff sale. Heard pretty good things about that one. I heard it was something like a web series, but then they made a Blu-ray release out of it. And then Tokyo Ravens. Haven't unboxed this one yet. And then the last one is The Wise Man's Grandchild. And I did do an unboxing of this one, so if you guys want to see more of what's included in here, you might want to go back and look through some of my unboxing videos. All right, and that's it. So yeah, that definitely took a bit longer than I thought to make the collection video for all these sets. So I'm kind of glad I decided to split them up into different parts. When I did the Sentai and my Aniplex, it was a little bit easier, but this Funimation was just, I have a bit more sets of these. But yeah, I'm sorry I got a little bit tired towards the end there. I tried to show off most of them, so yeah, I guess next I'll probably move on to my standard Blu-ray releases. For those, I probably won't show off all the discs or anything. I'll probably just do what I did at the end here and just kind of showed off the release itself and just sort of the box or whatever's included for the standard Blu-ray sets. But yeah, look forward to watching those, and thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.